Hey, it's Michael Douglas James, and I'm coming back at you with another video. Welcome to, I guess, the end of the weekend, the start of your week. I hope you guys are having a good week. Halftime show just ended with the Super Bowl. I'll probably come back later on with another one talking about what happened during the game. But that was a pretty decent halftime show. I liked that. I liked it a lot. Yeah, that tastes good. So the weekend, Friday, didn't really do much. Work was just kind of like there. It came and it went. Politics-wise, I could care less about anything going on with that. So Saturday I had my aunt and cousins come in town, and I'll say this, I've lived in North Texas for going on 3 years now, and I've never been to the Kennedy, Memorial Museum. I've been to the memorial, I drive past the spot where it happened pretty much every other day. I'll admit, it was 6 months before I put two and two together. I was like, oh, that's a nice X in the road. But they're always doing a lot of road construction over there, so I just figured, they were doing something with the road or whatnot, because there's just a giant X in the road. I had visited the outside where it happened before in the grassy knoll, but I never went in the museum. So we went in the museum, and it's a pretty awesome tour. You get headphones and a little thing that kind of looks like your phone. So you do this, and then you tap on it for every section. And it started out with 1960, where Kennedy was running, and then he was elected. Then they went into his presidency, and then so you go through all of that and kind of history, and then you go into, what happened that day, why he was in Texas. This was, he was visiting 3 cities. Dallas was the second of the 3 he was going to. So he went to San Antonio, then he came up to Dallas. He was supposed to do a luncheon. And then he was going to head down to Austin with the governor, because he was with the governor when it happened. So they go through that. They talk about, the whole assassination and all of it. But what was really cool is they talked about then the conspiracies and all the investigations and how things didn't add up, and the magic bullet, as they say, but it was a military grade bullet, and all of the different stuff. And did Oswald actually do it, or did he not do it? And it's just interesting to see how they make you wonder, was it really a cover-up and everything? Because, they talk about all the reports and how that went through, and how, everything just this guy assassinated the president, that's it, everything's done. But then you had all these other people who investigated and were like, oh, they said this, that, and that, but it doesn't make any sense. There should have been 4 shots, not 3 shots, and so on. So just kind of interesting, and I love Kennedy as a president. I thought he was very charismatic. At the time, he was the first ever Catholic president, and what made it so close is people thought that the Pope was going to run the country if he had won, which obviously we all know that's pretty far-fetched statement, and Kennedy wasn't along those lines. But it talked about all that stuff, and then it talked about, the whole stuff with Russia and Cuba and the Bay of Pigs, and basically why we had closed our borders with Cuba for so long and everything. So really just an interesting tour. So then after that, we went back to their hotel and we hung out for a little bit. They took a nap. I watched House Hunters because I thought that was good. And then we went and they wanted Texas barbecue, but we didn't have much time between that and our next stop. So there's this little barbecue restaurant right down from their hotel. So we went there, and it was good food. It's not the best Texas barbecue I've had. But the place I wanted to take them to is a little further out. It's up 75. I wanted to take them to a place called Bone Daddy, but we just didn't have the time to go there. So we went to just this little place. I can't even think of the name. If I think of it, I'll tell you guys. But in the West End. And then after that, we went over, and since my family's from Chicago, it was Stars vs. Blackhawks game. So we went to the game, and me, I like hockey, but it's not my favorite sport. It's not like baseball with me. So I don't really have Blackhawks gear or any Stars gear. So my cousin gave me, he had a pullover sweater with a Hawks logo on it. So we went to the game, and it was a good game. Scoreless first period, second period, 2-2. Then the Stars came up and made it 4-2, or whatever it was. Or it was the end of it was 2-1 at the end of the second. Then it became 3-2, and then 5-2 at the end of the game with the Blackhawks winning. So that was good. They came in, they're huge Blackhawks fans. So getting them to see the win was awesome. And then after the game, we just hopped on the Dart and went back to their hotel, which was only one stop over. But it's a little bit of a walk. It was like a 20-minute walk, so the Dart was a lot easier. And then I went home from there. And then they left this morning, so it was great. I love my family and whatnot, my cousins, and they came down for the day. I spent the whole day with them. I don't really get many family visitors down here, so that was exciting. Woke up this morning and just been relaxing all day, not doing too much, cleaning a little bit. But overall, this weekend's been pretty awesome. The Super Bowl right now is 21-3, so we'll see how that goes. And besides that, we'll go from there. I don't really have much else going on to say. Kind of, just doing my thing. And it's been pretty good weekend, So on that note, I'm out. Peace out, Girl Scouts.